When you go through challenges in your life, and you're going to come across a lot of challenges, if you're studying for an exam, if you have something that you need to work and revise for, don't have the attitude of, you know what, I'm gonna give up because it's difficult. No, because that makes you weak. Like if my thoughts are based on what they think of me, then I'm living their life. Actually, you know what, this is what I do. Oh, you got A star. Man, you're so good, man. Really, it's amazing. Strike the ego more, and then you just do your thing on the shadows. You don't let them know. So like, damn, you got A star. Good, it's amazing. Wow, you're so smart, man. How'd you do it?
I just worked hard.
Really? Like, tell me what you did. See what I done there? You won't ask me what I got. Do you know why?
Because you jumped my ego.
Exactly. Because I'm striking your ego, you're now not gonna get defensive and try and ask me. Act dumb, play dumb. Trust me, it'll get you far. And this is why in my classes, I always push. It's teaching the maths, yes, but it's also the attitude, the work ethic, the commitment, the effort. Everything goes into it. It's part of what you're building, your character. And I put that in the students. Good morning, people. It is currently 8:17 Sunday morning, about to start class at 8:30. But what a beautiful day. Apologies if I sound a bit off. I've been going through a bit of a cold. Thankfully it's not a fever, so I'm good, but you know, just quite blocky and stuffy. Got quite a lot of classes going on today, as usual. Sunday is very heavy, and also for the year 11s, the GCSE year 11s, the mock exams are coming for them in December, January, and some of them in November. So we're preparing some extra classes during the October half term to prepare them for that, which I will be doing, where essentially it's me going through exam questions step by step. That will be also something that will be in the works as well. And it was interesting because, well, I had a class yesterday as well with the 11s, and there was a student that said he was struggling to do the homework. When I dug down a bit deeper, I was able to see that his definition of struggle was very different to the definition of struggle that most people would think. And what I would do is I'm going to share exactly what that conversation was about, because I think you can get a lot of gems from it, just in general aspects of life. Because I did tell him off, but it wasn't telling him off in a bad or, you know, trying to bring him down way. It was telling him off in a motivating way to push him and, you know, in a way inspire him to just, you know, not complain as much, if that makes sense. It was more of a very firm way that I did it with him, because, you know, when you're teaching students, you also have to understand their frequencies. You can't do, like, I can't be like that to him with other students who are more sensitive. So it's also about being able to understand what frequency they are working on and you having to match that. So say, for example, if you have someone who's quite loud, you could be a bit more firm with them because they'll take it. But if it's someone who's quiet and sensitive, you have to go a bit down. I hope you understand that when I say I was like this with this student, it does not mean I'm like that with everyone. It's kind of basically like understanding how their personality is and how their character is, and then matching your frequency, or should I say matching their frequency with your frequency. I'm gonna let you know what happened in the next clip, but it's a very interesting one. What was the point that it was touching the x-axis? E.
P.
Huh?
P.
You said P.
B. It's a B.
You guys trolling with me right now.
Give
me the, is it E for Echo, P for Papa, or
E for
Bernard?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one? X. Oh.
Yeah, so you need to put a harder in the knife to do it.
Actually, I don't have to do it if everyone's got the same. Anyone, Laura, what was your F squared X? Please.
19x minus 11 over minus 3x plus 4.
Can we at least check the G squared X if that's the same? Laura?
Oh yeah, we basically got the same thing. But
Oh, you got the same?
no, but like I got a 12 instead of 11.
Oh.
So that's either.
Oh, why do I do this to myself?
We all told you last week.
That's easy for you, Rian. Don't do the question, innit? Like, just leave it. I'm the one who has to pick up the mess.
How to do the G squared?
Put the G back into the G. Did you get that G? So at least well done for those who at least tried, but I'm not going to go through that. Someone remember me when I'm writing these homework questions not to write something, because sometimes I get carried away, clearly. I'm getting carried away.
It was like 2 minutes before the lesson and you were writing the question.
Why don't you just say it? I stop.
We told you so.
Okay, so just got into the class. I forgot to put the light on, need to put that. And we've got about just under 5 minutes. So I will prepare for the class. That's gonna start at 8:30, and I'll see you guys on the next clip. And then you'll see. Why do you shoot? What do you do? It's not the question. What do you want? So what is it? Why is he so excited to watch your
Just say it's a love message.
love?
I've got a love message.
Nah, your mom wouldn't let that happen. And you wouldn't tell Dian. And you wouldn't show it to Rion.
It is a love message.
I do hear things, you know. 2.5 months left, guys, to the exam. Time is ticking, time is ticking. Don't be the person that once you've done the exam, hey, what did you get? I got this. Oh no. What did you get? Oh my god, that's it. There goes my grade. What's the use?
Peace of mind.
But what if you got it wrong?
At least you know.
But then that's not gonna mess your mind up because now you're gonna try and revise for the next exam knowing that you screwed up on the paper.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What do you?
He's gonna make a video now.
No, it's good. No, it's good thinking. I like it. Some people would be like, oh no, my exam's over. I just can't revise. I'm so stressed. But you guys are looking at it as motivated. Good. Okay. Fair enough. Respect. Okay. Please keep comparing answers.
They ask because they want to flex their grade.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, but
They
my,
know you got lower than them, so they ask just so they can tell you that I got a high grade than you.
So what do you say to them? That, like a good comment.
do your role play.
What do you get?
Why do you want to know?
Because I'm on a rock. You're dumb. I got a 9.
I'm dumb. How do you know I'm dumb?
Okay, stop the roll.
Yeah, but you just have to say, like, you're not
Yeah.
gonna get all defensive, are you?
No, you don't need to tell them the grade.
You don't
What
need to
defensive?
say.
There's no need. If they say, oh, I got a high grade, say, well done. Very good. Do you want some milk and cookie with that? Or like, just don't play the game. Don't play the game. Be firm. Like, you're stroking the
Make
ego.
them feel like more.
You're stroking the ego.
Yeah.
So undo the ego. You don't have to say shit to them. Why are you saying shit?
Well, then they probably just think you did bad.
Then let them think that. Why does they care? Why do I care? If my thoughts are based on what they think of me, then I'm living their life. Actually, you know what? This is what I do. Have you heard of the term called underdog? Right, so these people, when they come at you, like, this is what you should do actually, this is good. Oh, wow, you got A star. Man, you're so good, man. Really, it's amazing. Strike the ego more. Let them feel like they're above you. And then you just do your thing on the shadows. You don't let them know. So like, you say you got A star.
Yeah, I got A star.
Damn, you got A star. What was your mark? It's quite good, it's amazing.
Yeah, limestone.
Wow, you're so smart, man. How'd you do it?
I just worked hard.
Really? Like, tell me what you did. See what I done there?
What?
You won't ask me what I got. Do you know why?
Because you showed my ego.
Exactly. Because I'm striking your ego, you're now not going to get defensive and try and ask me. Act dumb. Play dumb. Trust me. It'll get you far. So, just finished the morning classes. Just got a bit of a break now before moving on to the next one. But I thought I would just share the discussion I had with the student yesterday and what was discussed. So, essentially, as we were doing the questions, he was saying that I keep getting I'm not getting this right. This is difficult. I'm struggling. And I stopped him and I said, hold up, stop saying that first. I asked him, when you're saying you're struggling, are you struggling from a perspective of you don't understand what you're doing or you're getting the answer wrong? Because you see, struggling is relative, right? When you don't get the answer, people think you're struggling. But is it because you actually don't understand what you're doing or you're making mistakes? And he said, no, I don't. It's not that I don't understand. I just keep getting the answer wrong and I give up. And I said, hold up. If you have that kind of attitude where something is not working straight away and you give up, that's the attitude that you're going to have in life anyway when there's challenges, right? So I told him, I was very straight with him. I said, listen, stop moaning, okay? And you've got to get a grip of yourself. It's not that you don't understand it. It's you're not doing the work properly and you're not taking it step by step. That's number one. Second of all is if you have this attitude where when you're not getting the answer right the first time, you give up. Every single time you find a challenge or you get into a obstacle in your other life aspects or in other aspects of your life, you're just going to give up, which means you're weak. To a lot of you maybe, because in the day and age that we're living now, very soft, you might think, oh, I'm being harsh. I'm not being harsh. It's just giving the truth. It's giving the reality of things. You know, before getting this place, I went to see other places to rent out other commercial places. You know how I came to the place? With what? My gym wear. And they were all suits and everything. They thought I was dumb. So I was going there with a contract, right? Because I read the contract and I wasn't happy with like 50 things on that contract. So everything I wrote down and I went there to them. So they thought, oh, we're gonna get signed. I said, hey, listen, I've got some questions I need to ask you. And they were like, who are you? I said, I'm the guy that was about to sign the contract, but I'm now thinking of maybe not. So they thought, because obviously the way what I was wearing, is like, this kid, like, what does he know? Yeah, trust me. I came back, we spoke for like over an hour and a half in the meeting. He brought 2 of his guys, and they're like, you know what, Vidush? You know your shit. I was like, why? No joke. He said, Vidush, no one questioned the way you questioned on the contract. Everyone just signed it the way you questioned it, you're very impressive. And I was like, I'm not impressive. I just do my due diligence. I'm asking these because he didn't have the answers. He said, I have to get back to you. I said, talk to the head of the guy, and if he needs it, call me and I'll talk to him. So my point is, in certain situations, act dumb, but in other situations, make sure you show yourself. They were very impressed. They're still asking me, do you want the place, do you want the place? Because they know how I was with them. I love to be underestimated. You know why? It pushes you to be a better person when people underestimate you. So it's like you need to show them like, oh, you think I'm bad? Okay, don't worry, watch what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna, you know. So I like it. But you guys have got that mentality already, it's good. So, you know, use it as motivation, as Laura said. Others will cry, or others will think, oh, that person's gonna fail. Urmila, isn't that you?
What?
You said everyone, all your teachers think that you're a failure.
Oh, they changed their mind now.
Are they, oh, okay, why, what happened?
Because I'm smart now.
You mean you worked harder maybe, isn't it? Good, good. Surya, what do you do when they come up to you like that?
Who?
You know, there's neeks.
I tell them what I got.
You tell them to F off.
I tell them what I got.
Did he taught you the word meat?
What do you mean taught me? I'm not that old. Like, come on, like I'm not old generation. I can keep up with the times. Caveman days, I guess. People that wandered off by themselves don't survive for long. People that were in a community or village, they survive long because they got one another. If you look at animals, have you not seen animals, how they move? Wolves. Have you seen how wolves move? Pack. Everything is in pack. Highness, pack, line. What's a line? Thank you. Pride. Except a couple of animals, but I don't know why. I need to research a bit more on this animal. Huh? Yeah, so polar bear is one, and also eagles. Eagles don't. They're magnificent creatures, but they're always very solitude. What is it, Dian? My gosh, look at your face. You look like the Joker. Like, what is it?
Magnificent creature.
Yeah, why?
You're so passionate.
I am a passionate guy. I like when I'm passionate. I'm passionate. Yeah.
Do you watch David Attenborough?
No, I watch some. You might not like it if you don't like snakes. I like eagle. I like eagles. There's no other birds that can fly as high as an eagle. But where did the aeroplane come from?
An air? What do you mean? China, the manufacturer.
Oh dear Lord! How did it go that fast?
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Well, technically, I can write and just send it to your parents. I'll do that. If you keep finding excuses that things are difficult and you're not willing to overcome that, then you're gonna struggle. But he noticed, he clocked that I was basically trying to bring him back up. And then I told him, look, take it step by step, look at your working out, and when something is not right or you're not getting the answer, stop going into that mindset of, okay, I don't understand why I'm struggling. Look at it from, okay, where did I go wrong? Let me check again. And when I gave him that kind of, should I say, a bit more of that firm approach, he realized that, okay, you know what, I do need to get a grip. And this is the thing I feel like these days people are not getting, is that when they are going on a tangent, many people these days are so soft about it. They're like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. No, just say it as it is. I'm not saying it to him to bring him down. I don't want to bring him down. My true, genuine fulfillment is to see him doing good and all the other students doing good. And if that means I have to be disciplined and be a bit hard on them, so be it. The parents like it. The parents love it. They tell me, listen, Vidush, be firm with my child. It's fine. They need it. The reason why I'm saying this is because, like, when you go through challenges in your life, and you're going to come across a lot of challenges, if you're studying for an exam, if you have something that you need to work and revise for, or if you have a job interview, or if you have a project that you need to do, or if there's things like this that are going to be overwhelming, don't have the attitude of, oh, you know what, I'm going to give up because it's difficult. No, because that makes you weak. And when you're weak, it means you can't do things that is going to allow you to grow as an individual. It's just that simple. But then if you're not going to do that, that's fine. But don't moan when you look at someone else who's doing better than you. That's the thing. And don't try and put the blame on someone else or something else. And this is why in my classes, I always push. It's teaching the maths, yes, but it's also the attitude, the work ethic, the commitment, the effort. Everything goes into it. It's part of what you're building, your character. And I put that in the students because I conduct myself in a very serious, disciplined way. Yes, okay, I could maybe relax a bit on that side. But if I conduct myself like that and I respect myself in that way, that's how I'm going to approach other people. That's how I'm going to treat them. Because of the way I respect myself, I'm going to treat them in that way. Through that discipline, through that mindset, through that, listen, if something is hard, you push through. You don't give up and you don't moan. It's as simple as that.